Wow. Hey. Look, I'm supporting my Myra Aquino shirt she gave me. It says, here's a, hold on, what does it say? Here's a really old picture of me. You get it? I think it's funny. I still love it. What's happening, folks? Captain Chris Johnson here. Just watched Red's live. Very good live, Red. Go check it out. My dog is going to keep barking because there's my neighbor's got some trees getting cut down and they're all over the place. So she's going to bark a little. It's okay. What's going on today? Well, listen, let me talk. I'll talk about that in a minute. Just hold on. I do want to say the birthdays real quick, which is a couple. Nimi Fernandez, happy birthday. Sabrina Jody, happy birthday. Matt Bunch and John Amato, happy birthday to you. Now go to work. What's going on? Listen, a lot of things happened last night, and you seen my heading today. You guys know what the heading said. I forgot already, but no, I remember. I want to get the attention of the founders who are not plugged in. That's why I put the title out there like that. And I need all of your help to do that. All right. We have a lot of individuals, not just in my organization, but everyone's that have not registered into the OES yet. This is important. Or you registered wrong. You registered as a customer. That's not going to do you any good. Okay. Let me tell you why it is important. Hi, everybody. Roy Davies. I'm Al. I'm Kaylee. Today, oh my God, was it Marie? Maria was the first one, number one today. I'm jumping all over again. Maria Tendas, it was first one today, number one. She beat out M. Kaylee and Asena today. Let me tell you why it's important. Okay, in approximately 13 days, all right, we're going live to the world. Okay, first paid product out there. Now, if you are not registered into the OES and you don't have your NDA signed, all right, think about it. All right, you have to get up to date on things. Why? Because I want you to earn income from sales that are going on and you had nothing to do with it. If you don't do any of that stuff, if you haven't paid attention to that stuff, well, guess what? It's time. I'm going to do a quick reminder, just like I talked to Red this morning. I said, let's all talk about that. If you go into your OES and you think you signed up, click on profile. The little ladder will fall down of all the little things. If it says delete account, you signed up as a customer. All right. You are a founder. All you have to do is delete the account. All right. It'll send you a code to make sure it's you deleting the account and you start over. You go back to founders. You click on the registration to OES and you start over. It's that simple. It's not hard to fix, but you got to get out there. So send messages out to your individuals. Even some of you might be a customer. You don't know it. Double check. I double checked all mine. All right. I did send a bunch of emails into support about people's old mails not registering, not working. It looks like a lot of them were the same issue. So I put out some things about that, what you can do to try. And if it don't work, send me your email and I'll let them know. They want to know. Support has been very, very helpful for me, for a lot of people. They are addressing many issues. Some are a little bigger than others. All right, we got on OConnect yesterday. Let me explain about that. Remember, we are a brand new startup company, All right, things aren't going to go perfect. They were running perfectly, and then something changed where people weren't able to see us on the panel. They weren't able to hear us, but everything else they were. Peter Shore actually called me. We were on the phone with Mr. Mohammed, and within 10 minutes, they figured it out. Boom. It was going clear. We got on later with Ash Mufareh. We did a 2 or 3 different OConnects. And then later in the evening, that same issue came back. They are checking everything possible to get this fixed and addressed. Ash kept saying, don't worry, we'll get it. It's a startup company, guys. It isn't going to be perfect. Nothing is ever perfect. And I'm far from perfect. So don't think that I think I'm perfect. So a lot of things we're trying to show people. All right. Here's my promise to you today. All right. In the next couple of days. once again, it seems like, oh, same people on the panel. I'm sure a lot of you can agree with that, all right? This is why Muhammad said to me and Pete, make sure people are all testing Connect. Chris, tell them they got to get on there, use it. The more we use it, the more things that they can address and see what's happening, okay? Now, here, myself, I talked to Marty, I think it was 2:30 in the morning. We want to see different people on the panel. And you all have that issue, but you got the solution. You have your own Connect. Get in there and play with Connect, literally. Play with wait a minute. Hold on. What's Marty saying? All right. Play with it and make your own. Here's what I want to try to do. And I don't have a lot of time during the day lately, but I want to do this for you. If you're going to have an Connect, send me the invitation. I would like to participate because a lot of you are starting saying again, oh, well, you know, we're nobody. We can't get on the panel. That's not true. You all have your own Connect. I suggest you make an Connect. I suggest you get people to sign this affiliate in your family that maybe didn't believe before and start doing your own Connect. You're going to be on the panel. You're actually going to be hosting. Now, is everything automatic or is everything 100% perfect right now? No. But each day you wake up, something's changed, something's fixed. All right. It's going to be like that for a few days until they get it right. Big announcement Saturday. I see people posting out, oh, we got a corporate webinar on Saturday. Ashish Mufareh's exact words last night were tentative. I seen YouTube saying there's going to, guys, you got to understand. It's very important that you get out the right information. If you did a YouTube today, and I seen them all, and you said that we got a corporate webinar on Saturday, and you don't know that. That's why you shouldn't say that. Because guess what? It's going to come down on you, not Ash Mufareh, because he did say tentatively. That was his exact words. And I'm going to give you another clue. When you see the pop-up or the update section, one in the old one, the pop-up in the old one, saying corporate webinar, then you know for sure. Then you can go tell your founders. But man, don't put out the wrong information, because you know what? A lot of people go out and maybe they had to work that day and they say, I'm not going to work. And then all of a sudden the schedule changes. This is what I'm saying. Don't get people mad. You don't need to be the first one to tell everyone, especially if you're telling them the wrong information. Okay. So if you had to do a YouTube today and you were saying there's a corporate webinar on Saturday, it's tentative. That is not set in stone. But when you see it on a pop-up, that means it's set in stone and the proper date and the proper time. So just be aware of that. Now, let's get back to this. Dave Rosleski, I know he's on here. He texted me yesterday, Chris, can you come on my Connect? I want to Dave's going to be the first one when he does it that I get on because he asked me first. Okay. A lot of people asked Marty, Red, all of us. All right. Last night, I just happened to be on with Ash Mufareh. I said, well, Dave, I'm out here now. Come on, this is what we're going to do. But I want to be able to attend to all your Connects. And I know there's a lot going on right now, and I commend you all because you're doing it the right way. I will jump on there for a couple minutes. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm just accepting an invite. I'm no one special. You're just as special as everyone else. But yeah, I'd like to see you as the host, you running it. I love it. And we can learn from each other. Yeah, there is a learning curve on this right now because of some of the issues that we're having. But we have certain systems that we know how to get into there where a lot of people don't. Some people still can't see us on the panel or hear us. That is being addressed. We sent Ash the links last night to see if there's something wrong in the links where some people get it, some people don't. So they go through, guys, they got a checklist like the rocket's taking off. They go through everything and check it, double check it. If something's wrong, something's going to change. They're going to fix it. But once again, the message from Ash Mufareh last night is, don't worry, we got this. All right, just be patient. We're going to get it absolutely perfect like we want to, but things do happen. I mean, things happen on my brand new car, my brand new truck. 3 days into it, the engine light came on. All right, you guys all been there. Not everything is going to be perfect right off the rip. Okay, yeah, eventually they finish the engine light problem. Now, when we have, and I don't call them problems, it's a startup company. You understand? It's not a problem. It's just something that they're doing. They're changing a lot of things. A lot of data is going everywhere to the world, guys. Every country. All of us founders, this data is going here. It's going there. They're taking it out of here. They're putting it over there. All right. When you move, if you've ever moved from house to apartment, or whatever, you always lose something, right? It's kind of like they're doing, but they know where to find it because they have backups for backups. All right, let's pull up the old system. What do we have here? Everything worked. They go through it. They double check it. Bada bing, bada boom. So that's enough of that. It will work. I have Peter. I know Peter's probably on here. He couldn't get his microphone on. I said, try to refresh. The only answers that I have right now, because I'm not a technical and I'm not the team in Hyderabad, is refresh your computer when you get on. There's a little blue tab at the very bottom, first one to the left. If you're a host or a co-host, it's called the AV. Click it when you first come on as host. That way, anyone that you send a panelist link will go right to them. And even the co-host can do that too. That helps out a lot. I'm going to read that in a minute. It's a long one. I get a lot of long stories. So now I want to say this, and I'll say it. Yesterday, we did 2.5 hours where people just couldn't see us or hear us. I'm going to say we tried writing things in the things what we were doing, but at that time, there was nothing really being said. We were just trying to figure out. Here's my advice to all of you. If you get on there and you've been on there for an hour and it's not working, here's what I say. Shut it down. Go do something different. We're going to have Connect webinars all over the place, not just through us loudspeakers, but everyone. And I personally don't want you to waste your time because it just might not work on that end for some individuals right now. Go do something else. Don't get frustrated. Don't get upset. We're going to let you know what's going on. That's why we do lives every single day. Every single day, 3 of us are doing lives and there's other people doing lives. Okay? But back to what I wanted to say. If you do an Connect today, all right, I want to see, send me an invite, and I'm going to do everything in my power to get on there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, all right, and see how it's going because I want to support every one of you with Connect. This is what Muhammad says we need to do. The more people that do Connects, the more feedback the system is going to see, and we got to address this, or maybe we got to touch up this. Very, very important. So if you do an Connect today or anytime, send me the invite. Now, don't be sending me at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning because I tell you what, that ain't going to happen. But you could still do it. You could still do it. My thing is, I don't want to go back to, it's just those guys on the panel again. Okay? I want to see new faces. But now you all have that same opportunity to start an Connect. How do you start an Connect? You need to, first of all, get in your back office and play with it. Play with it. It's but I will say, if you're going to host your own webinar, make sure you click the AV button, first blue button, all the way to the left and the bottom. You can't miss it. Now, is everything going to be perfect? No. When you get on there, something might flash. Hit refresh. It brings you right back on. But remember, host or co-host, make sure you hit that AV button again. Pretty much you stay host or co-host when that happens. And it's only happened a few times. And that's because startup company, we're testing things out. 14 days, 13 days, 12 days. If we can get every single founder to play with Connect in the next 12 days, we're going to see everything. They're going to see everything, okay? But you really, really just got to go and play with it. You're not going to break it, okay? Anything that maybe doesn't work perfectly, it's because something on the tech team's playing with something. We got to do this to better. They're there to make it better every single day. That's really, really what I think they do. Every single day they got to improve it. And how do they improve it? By getting feedback from every one of you. We're still in that beta testing mode as far as I'm concerned. You see something wrong. Now, I get people every single day. Right now, it's all the same thing. Chris, I cannot hear or see the panel. I can see the ticker tape. I can see the videos you guys shake. I hear the sound bites, but we can't see you. So I got to believe today, I know they started working on it again last night. They had all day to work on it today. It's going to get, each day you wake up, guys, I promise you it's going to get better. The site itself is lightning fast. Shaboom, shebang. It's lightning fast. But technically, I had so many texts last night. What do? Here's my issue. Last night, I had 52 people at the same time when we were on with Ash say, Chris, it won't work for me. I can't get in. All I'm going to tell you to do is to log out, sign back in, and refresh. That's the only advice I can give you right now. The other stuff is technique. Now, we had 400, 500 people that it was working perfect for them. And then we had another 20 or 30, 52 people said, Chris, I can't see or hear nothing. Okay. That's what they're going to be working on today, I'm pretty sure. So when you go do an O Connect and they can see the chat, enable your chat so people can actually say, I can't see nothing. You can actually see what's going on, and you can let them know in the chat, refresh, see what happens. And then wait. You kind of got to be patient. But if you click that little blue button, AV button, that automatically brings everyone to the panel. That turns your camera on. That turns your voice on. Some people don't have a mic. Some people don't have a camera. Hit refresh. I've hit refresh up to 10 times. Finally, it warmed up, and I get it every single time now. I think that there is a warm-up process. Maybe you have an old computer. I know Gina Leva has a brand new computer, and she couldn't get in. We brought her to the panel, and everything worked fine. So there's just a little glitch in there. We'll figure it out. But go do your own O Connect. Invite me to it. I'll come on there for a little bit. I know Marty said he'd do the same thing. I want to see different people on the panel. I want to see different people run the panel. Now, let me see what time it is. I don't want to get Marty late. He's late anyway, so I don't know why I worried about that. So if you're right now, I'm going to say this again, and I'm adamant about it. I'm just so adamant about it. Don't, unless you want to, waste your time in going on webinars. Why? Because you should be out looking for bigger fish, newer fish, around the pool, around the pond. All right, Red just said it also. Guys, take your time and understand what you have. All right. Understand the more people that you talk to about this, the more that are going to join you when they actually start seeing things. But right now they can come on, they can do the 14-day trial, get them as an affiliate. All right. And to whoever's listening that's never heard about this before, the affiliate link, it doesn't cost you nothing to get in there. We have 3 free products, and we have a 14-day trial on, who is that? Tina J. Thank you for your super sticker. We have a 14-day trial to anyone that gets in there, customer or affiliate. But that's what you want to do. To me, it doesn't do any good to bring the same 200, 450, 300 pounds on the same webinar and talk about the same stuff. We all have to get out and talk to new individuals. Now, if you can get 5 people, 6 people, maybe your family or your friends, that's usually where we start, and say, listen, I know you don't believe in this, but I got something to show you. All right. Bring them on to O Connect and let them see what it's all about. They are going to be very, very impressed. I know I was impressed when I first seen it, but they're going to be really, really impressed. Like, okay, wow. I showed an individual last night. We were on a webinar with Ash. They called me. I said, listen, remember that thing I was telling you about? Come on, Chris. And I turned around my phone. I put him on FaceTime, and I let him watch. They're like, hey, Chris. I said, wait a minute. Just wait. I want him to keep watching. Turned the phone back toward me. I said, yeah, what do you think? That's pretty cool. Are you ready? I'm ready. You know why? It was one of those individuals that had to see it to believe it. And you know what? That's okay because we're human beings. All right. I have some pretty strong faith in a lot of things. I've always had faith in what Ash has tried to do. My brother, I've always believed in Onpassive. But some people just don't have I call strong faith. They might have faith in some things. But yeah, regardless, some individuals in this world still have to see it to believe it. Now, the bigger that we get, and we're getting really, really big, Belly, you're going to have to wait. We're getting very, very big. How do I say that the right way? The more our company grows, we're going to have a few haters. Why? Because they don't want to step on their toes. All right. You're going to find out in the next couple of weeks, some of the people that are naysayers or haters are going to say, oh, they're going to stop saying the bad things. They are looking for every excuse, every reason to knock Onpassive. And you know what? There are a couple hundred people that watch them a week. It doesn't matter because when everything's happening, where do you think all those people are going to go that listen to those? Oh, this ain't going to work. They're going to stop. Their YouTube channel is going to go. It's going to go right to the stinker. Okay. That is why it's very important for us to all keep the right attitude. We all know it's a startup company. We know not everything is going to be perfect to start. Nothing ever is. The beginning of the world was not even a perfect start. Okay? So look at it this way. You're going to get some naysayers from your family or friends. My advice to you is say, listen, tell you what, it ain't going to cost you nothing. Can you just check out OConnect? 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Just check it out. Boom. Guess what? You will get them. I think Ash said there's 3 S's. And I can't remember what they stood for. Someone remembers, write it down. There was 3 S's on trying to talk to people about this. One was so what, so something, I don't know, but it was good. I should have wrote it down. But if you remember what he said last night, write it in the comments because it was very, very good. I actually liked what he said. I think Rob is going to make a hat. So the Mad Hatter, he knows what it was. But I want you all to understand this, that everything that is being done right now is for you. Is everything working perfect? Maybe? No. To me, I'm loving it. I'm lucky enough. I've been on just about everything. Have I had some of those where I had to refresh? Absolutely. Hasn't been perfect. Last night, it was perfect for me the entire night. Absolutely. For a lot of us. But be patient. Just be patient. I know you hate when we say that, but it's the honest to God truth. All right. I'm going to say it. I like to say this. Think about what you're doing right now and how many more years you got to do that to maybe earn a pension. Maybe some of you don't even have a pension, or the company you work for doesn't offer a pension. Okay. Your new pension is Onpassive, and all you got to do is be patient. Sometimes it takes a little longer than we like. Okay. I mean, look at it this way. If I could have pushed my kids from 12 years old to 18 years old and I didn't have to deal with the teenage years, but I was patient. You got to deal with things sometimes. That's part of life. But with Onpassive, you really don't have to deal with anything. It's there. It's working. Not perfectly yet, but it is. But you got to get your affiliate link out to brand new people. Okay. You can do one-on-one OConnects. All right. There's a tutorial how to use OConnect. Watch it, learn it. There's probably going to be more people, loudspeakers that are going to do videos to help you to understand it. But really, it's pretty simple, to be honest with you. But there is a little bit of a learning curve. We're here to help each other out. That's what we should be doing. And that's what we're trying to do. So right now, I want everyone, after you watch Marty's live, get on there, and I want you to try to do your own first OConnect webinar. All right. Walk through it. If it don't work, do it again. You'll figure it out. Trust me. You can also delete now a webinar that you scheduled and you weren't sure if you did it right. You can delete it. Start all over. That's the good thing. All right. 13 days, guys, 12 days, whatever it is. If you haven't, and a big question I got, Chris, I got all these accounts. Do I need to do everyone OConnect? My opinion, you don't. You're doing one account. Now, hear me out. What do I got? How much minutes? All right, I got a couple minutes. If you do, so let's use an example. You got 10 accounts, and you do one account, and you can do it anyway, and you register into the OConnect thing now. Now you got 9 more accounts. You are going to practice with the one. When Ash Mufareh says it's time to buy OConnect, you're going to buy it. I don't know how many accounts you can afford to do it, but you're going to go buy it. So just play around with one. And when it's time to pay for that package, all right, you just pay for it. But you only need to play on one of the OConnects. All right. Can you do it? Sure you can. It's not hurting anything. You get a 14-day trial no matter what. But a lot of people ask me that question. Don't get confused by it. See, a lot of you ask me questions and you're like, I can see the stress through my phone. Like, oh my God, they're so stressed out about this. I have to try to calm them down. That's what I like to do. No one likes to be stressed, really. So, but get out there after Marty's live, which is coming on in a few minutes, do an OConnect. We are going to be doing OConnect, but I'm going to tell you this, all right? Because it's me, Marty, or Julie, or Red, and we do an OConnect, it doesn't mean you got to come to it. Go start your own. And I said, I promise. Okay, he's even better. If I'm on an old connect and Ash Mufareh is on there, and you send me a link within a certain time, not 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to come on there for a couple minutes because I want to see how you're doing. I want to see the excitement in your face. I just want to see different people on the panel. For years that I've seen, we had the same individuals. Some people couldn't get on. That's really why I want to see. We want you to learn. Hands-on is the best way to learn it. What time is it? 5 minutes? Hands-on really is the best way to learn it. But that's why he's doing this, so you can actually get in there and play with it. Don't be afraid. You're not going to hurt nothing. All right. But what you will is understand it. So when you call or you talk to someone, if you want, about a passive and no connect, you're going to be able to explain to them exactly what it is. Okay. But I think pretty soon the issues that we're having are all going to be gone away, and it's just going to be click, click, and ride and go. But it ain't so bad to teach people right now. All right. All right. Marty's coming on in 4 minutes, probably 9 minutes. If you think I'm Marty's always late. Set up the O Connect, guys. All right. Anyone that I said, if you haven't been plugged in, this really is for you. I need you to check your accounts, get into the OES, make sure you sign your NDA. All right. And then register for that 14-day trial for O Connect. If you know me and you never got into a passive, text me. I will send you a link where you can get the 3 free trials. Okay. And the 14-day. If you know anyone on these comments right here, and this YouTube comes up and you see it, send them a message. Hey, can you send me your affiliate link? I'm very interested. Okay. I am trying to help as many people as I can, along with myself. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. Concentrate on your business, your company, your people that are around you that didn't listen to you before. They will now. Okay. Asetta, Mary Tien, M. Kelly, Tina J. Go. I always forget your last name. I just like Tina J. Casey Zevenbergen, Cynthia Deering, Kathleen Sampson. I'm hurrying, Marty. Roy Davies, how you doing? Sharon Dietz, how you doing? Kusho Pagu, Mohammed Mazan, what's happening? If you don't know, if you see MD in front of maybe Indian or Bangladesh, MD stands for Muhammad, just to let you know. It took me like 6 months to figure that one out. I got good friends in India and Bangladesh explain that to me. Cynthia Deering, what's happening? Oh, I like that, Cynthia Deering. Doma, Rangel, she wrote all the names in there. Bagan, Daz, Hiran Chandra, Sir Prakash. Can't say him that good, but Taram Ja, how you doing? Sadra, I think I said you. Who am I missing? Normally I say some names because they're normally on here. John White, Robin, Julie, Marty DeGarmo. If you're on here, I'm going to see if I can make Marty late. Oh, I got to go. It's 2 minutes. I'm pretty not good about that. Go check out Marty DeGarmo. He's coming on next. Start getting plugged in to the people who aren't plugged in. And those that are plugged in, I want to see an old connect going today. It doesn't matter if you have it for 10 minutes or an hour. Let's get it going and let's start this and just learn as much as you can, because 12, 13 more days, it's on. It's on, it's on, it's on. And that's all I'm going to say. I love every one of you. God bless you. Keep the faith. And I'm going to watch you grow. And I'm going to love every part of it. See y'all later. Marty DeGarmo. It's all you.